Hey, I'm Greg.
Hey, I'm Nick.
And we are from the Gamma Ray Society, and we have before us a pre-release kit of Spider-Man. Well, I tell you, you already did the pre-release, didn't you?
I did. I participated.
Yeah.
It was I had way more fun than I anticipated.
Yeah.
I will say this though, Greg. It was not a great attendance.
No.
I think a lot of folks are down on the set.
Hearing that.
I can understand their
Yep.
qualms with it.
Yep.
Nonetheless, I think there's some really great cards.
This looks like a lot of fun. Looks like a lot of fun to play. I did pay $50 for this, and so I'm pretty sure I'm going to get wrecked. We're about ready to shoot our collector booster box video. Pretty sure I'm going to get wrecked there. Not much value in these cards, but hey, look, let's open it up, see what we get.
Yeah,
all right,
go ahead.
Fantastic. And at the end of this, if you wouldn't mind helping me make a sealed deck. I mean, I know it's beyond pre-release, but we could always do a sealed. What would we do if this was a sealed type of a tournament? So, all right. So there's the box. Really cool. We got the cards right there. Really cool spin down.
Right on in black.
Yep. Very good.
Greg, did you grow up a Spider-Man fan or?
I was, I watched, when I was a kid, I watched the cartoon, like the original cartoon that was like in the 80s and 90s. That was like probably late 70s and 80s.
It probably was.
Spider-Man.
That one.
That was fantastic, and I absolutely loved it. And then I didn't really do much until I did the PS5.
Okay.
PS5 games. I've done them all. Done all the games. But you were...
I was a comic book reader probably from my late teens to mid 20s.
Spider-Man a comic book you got all the time?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I also grew up in the cartoon.
Yeah?
The 90s one.
The 90s one.
And
yep.
those who know, they know.
Yep, exactly. All right, let's open this up.
Yeah, I'm gonna put your pre-release promo off to the side.
Awesome,
We'll do that last.
You do 3, I'll do 3.
Great.
We'll see which one... well, we won't do the Mythic Challenge. We'll do the Mythic Challenge on the Collector Booster Box. We won't do it for this one. We'll just kind of see what we got here. So, Shock. I like Shock. That's good.
Always great.
Yep. Green. I'm a big green player. Selfless Police Captain. Gallant Citizen. Mechanical Mobster Oscorp. Spider-Man's Heroic Horde. Prison Break. Flash Thompson. All right, so I got the Peter Porker. So that's the first rare, and then a common Spider, and then that. All right, so Peter Porker, that's the first rare. I don't think there's much.
Some food synergies there. Unstable Experiment. Romantic Rendezvous. Professional Wrestler.
What does a professional wrestler have to do with Spider-Man?
Do you remember the Tobey Maguire movie where he starts off when he gets his powers, he goes and tries professional wrestling.
That's right.
As his first attempt. In the movie, it's Macho Man Randy Savage plays a character named
Rest in peace.
Bonesaw.
Yeah.
Scorpion Sting, some great removal. Spider-Man Webslinger, Scout the City, Spider-Man No More, Spider Manifestation. I actually really love this common.
Oh, sure.
It's it is. They're doing more and more, making it possible so you have mana dorks in red.
Yeah.
Because since it's the hybrid mana, you could just play this in a red deck.
Sure. Absolutely. I could play it in my mono green deck too.
Absolutely, you could.
All right.
And then he untaps anytime you play a spell with mana value 4 or greater.
Mana value, not power.
Right.
Okay.
So playing big spells, this untaps again, gives you some more opportunity to maybe double spell in a turn.
Yeah.
Sandman's Quicksands, Superior Foes of Spider-Man.
Oh, look at that.
Web Warriors and the nice light art there.
I like that. Cool.
And then we get Cosmic Spider-Man.
That's a mythic.
That is a mythic.
Fantastic.
5-color mythic. Not what I recommend for your sealed pool.
No, probably not, but there's a little bit of value there, so that's good.
Inner Demons Gangsters, and that does it.
All right. Let's see what this pack does. So anything that's striking you right now in terms of a sealed strategy in terms of what we got?
Nothing really standing out. I mean, I like some of the removal in black, almost always.
Yeah. And what did you said you played Grixis when you did your...
In mine, I was Grixis, yeah.
Was there any like superstar card or
Parker Luck?
First rare. Shadow of the Goblin as a second rare.
Okay.
And then,
I do like those lands.
Yeah, those lands are cool. And this is actually a foil land from a play booster, so that's great.
Well, you just pulled one of the standout rares that I had in my I really liked Shadow of the Goblin.
Okay.
So one of the mechanics in those colors is the Mayhem mechanic. So as you discard a card, you can play it from your graveyard that turn.
Okay.
So this kind of fuels it. So at the beginning of your first main phase, you discard a card. If you do, draw a card. So kind of some nice filtering.
Okay.
But then it has the additional ability, anytime you play a land or cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, it deals 1 damage to an opponent.
Okay. Oh, that sounds pretty good.
That did a lot of work, both kind of like drawing cards, but fueling Mayhem for the turn.
Cool.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Let's see what we got.
The other card I pulled that made me really go Grixis was the Norman Osborn Mythic, which is a Grixis. Yeah. All right. Taxi Driver, Subway Train, Merciless Enforcers, Mob Lookout, Mass Meower, Mechanical Mobster, Daily Bugle Building, Heroes Hangout, which this card is getting a lot of attention as just a great card for mono red. It's those Vivi decks that are wreaking havoc in Standard probably are going to make great use of this.
Yep.
Robotics Mastery and Spider-Woman. Yeah.
Good. All right. That's a pretty good rare.
So she kind of works as, she may see some play in older formats. She kind of works as a taxing effect. Artifacts and creatures your opponents control enter tapped. So kind of like an authority of the consoles on a body.
All right. Awesome.
And then,
Good. I will take it. Don't know what I got for value on any of these, but hopefully Unstable Experiment, Taxi Driver. So looking for Bagel and Schmear.
Bagel and Schmear?
That's what I'm looking for. Or a hot dog stand. One of the two.
Right.
You know?
These are now magic cards,
soup.
everybody.
Exactly. Raging Goblinoids, Spider-Man Noir. There we go. Look at that. Ooh. Now, you don't get, I think it's 1 out of every 24 packs or something.
Yeah,
so that's a pretty good hit.
Unlike Final Fantasy, where the bonus sheet was like every maybe 3 or 4 packs, this is every 20, you said 24.
Or something, 20 to 24. It's
so
like one in a play booster box.
Very hard to get, and they've been holding some value.
Yeah, no, this is great. Erasta, and then it's green, so I'm really happy about that. And then a Peter Parker's camera. And then a Gwen Stacy, 3rd mythic. So this is 1, 2, 3 mythics out of this. This is fantastic.
Wow.
A Gwen Stacy, and
she transforms
into that.
Ghost Spider.
Yeah, and then a foil Rhino barreling Brute, and then
That was
a pretty good pack.
That might be the pack of the box there,
I think
Greg.
so.
Well, this is the last one, isn't it?
Yep, last one.
Okay.
I'm on 3 mythics right now, right?
That's
3 mythics. So
I had a 3 mythic opening.
Really?
Yeah. I had, for pre-release, I also got the Cosmic Spider.
Okay.
And Miles Morales was my other.
Very good. Yeah, I hope to get a Miles Morales.
Secret Identity.
Yeah. That's like a classic artwork, right? Or what was that? That was like a magic card that the artist did. Who's the artist?
It's Arcade Post.
Yeah, I'll see if I'm not absolutely crazy, you'll actually see the magic card that this was supposed to reflect. But I saw somebody said that this was like similar to that. Anyway.
Very cool.
Yeah.
No, that's great.
Yeah.
Spider-Mobile. Parker Luck. Yeah, we doubled on that one.
All right, so does that mean we
go? But we get Hide on the
Ceiling.
Which
that's a really good card.
I do think this one's going to see some work. Exiling artifacts or creatures, and then returning them to the battlefield. So you can kind of protection, but also reuse your ETBs if necessary.
Right.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And then common foil.
Yep.
And
all right. Awesome. Well, that's the cards. We're going to shut it down real quick. We're going to maybe try to make a pre-release pack, and we're going to be right back when we do, and we'll go from there. All right?
Sounds great.
All right. Okay, we're back. So we had a bit of a fight. It was kind of bad, so we don't have it on camera, but
it's a good thing.
I wanted to build green as the base, and Nick, what did you want to do?
Blue, of course.
Of course. So the typical blue-green, hatred. But it's fine. We're going to show you what we made for decks. But before we do that, I do want to say we did get a Villainous Wrath as our pre-release, so that adds to the value of whatever the box was. Hopefully we got it for $50. And so this is the pre-release, or at least a sealed that I did. I went green-black. So I got Spider-Man's Heroic Horde as a 2-mana Craven's Cats, Spider Manifestation for the ramp, Merciless Enforcers, couple of those for lifelink, Spider-Ham, Peter Porker, where it gives kind of pumps. Most of my things are going to be spiders. I have a few humans. Professional Wrestler, because why not? And then some of the big ones, of course, I had to put my Erasta in there. And then we get into a couple of the Spider-Man Brooklyn Visionaries. This is going to be really good, especially if I can use it for the web slinging. Did you use any web slinging when you did your pre-release?
I did not have any web slinging in the colors I chose, no.
So, and then a Noir, and then hopefully some of the big beaters. Hopefully these would be able to take me home. In terms of the non-creatures, I did get Pumpkin Bombardment to try to take something out for 3 damage. And then a destroy a target creature or mill 3 cards and add a card to my hand. A couple removal for Scorpion Sting.
So good.
Sandman's Quicksand, that gets another removal, so all creatures get -2. And if I do cast it for the Mayhem, which very rarely do I think I will, because I only have 1 card that discards, and that was this one, this Pumpkin Bombardment. Yep. But if I do, that would be good. And then a Prison Break, and then the Villainous Wrath. So that's the way that I decided to build mine. That's 23 cards, so 17 lands. And I would use one of my black swamps. So what did you do?
So I went, well, of course I had to play blue, right? But I was kind of really also taken in by the Gwen Stacy mythic. So here's what I did. So I kind of went Jeskai colors.
Oh, sure. Okay.
So I did 3 colors, which sometimes shoots me in the foot. So it's a pretty aggro, low to the ground deck.
Well, that's good.
With some hopes of building to a couple of moments.
Sure.
So Masked Meowler, Angry Rabble, Flash Thompson, which I love. Gwen Stacy then.
That would be the key piece.
As both generating some card advantage, but flipping later to turn that card advantage into making her bigger.
Now, did you play with that in?
I did not at all.
Yeah, okay.
And now I wish this deck could build around her a little bit more, but she has that ability. So when she enters, exile the top card of your library. You play that card for as long as you control the creature.
Sure.
Which means you still can play it when she flips.
All right, yeah.
Okay. So Flying Vigilance Haste. Love all of that.
Yeah.
For 5 mana. So as a reminder to people, you don't have to play it as the front side first. You can just opt to play the 5.
Really?
It's kind of like the modal double face cards of Kaldheim.
Okay.
Right? Like
So you could play for the 5, or you could play for the 2. So early game or late game.
Or you can play it for the 2 and later for 5 transform it.
Okay.
Right. So she goes on to say, whenever you play a land from exile or cast a spell from exile, put a +1/+1 counter on Ghost Spider.
Okay.
Remove 2 counters from her, and you can exile the top card of your library and play that card this turn.
All right.
So it fuels itself a bit. More +1/+1 counter synergies would be really helpful here. More of that impulse draw that red does would help here as well.
But Flying Vigilance at a 4/4 body, that's
Flying Vigilance Haste, I'll take it.
Right, exactly.
Mob Lookout, when it enters, it connives.
I like the connive.
I love connive. Yeah. Both a way to get counters. Selfless Police Captain, other way to get counters. Spiderbot, because we're in 3 colors. Spider-Woman, because I hate my opponents. Taxi Driver.
That's such a blue card.
Yeah, I know.
Just,
it's a very white card that now blue has access to.
I know, but I'll call it blue. Because,
I like that.
Yeah.
Superior Foes of Spider-Man, which does the exiling draw that we like. Doc Ock, Raging Goblinoids, Heroes Hangout. Again, some more impulse draw, but also can buff our team if we need to.
Yep. Hide on the Ceiling.
Hide on the Ceiling, I had to do that.
Of course.
Because it can be both an offensive or defensive spell.
Yep.
Some Shock for removal.
Even at the end of the game, Shock might be good if you get somebody down to 2. So,
right.
Yep.
Shadow the Goblin for some draw. Spectacular Tactics. I can either put counters on things or destroy big creatures. I'm a big fan of removal, so blue removal, and it loves to do this with like fairly cheap auras that remove like power, toughness, and other abilities.
Yeah.
Destroy target attacking or blocking creature.
That's perfect.
Some more draw and counters, return something to hand, and
a
little bit of fixing.
Yeah.
I think the color's gonna be tough on that one.
Well, after the video, Nick and I are going to play, and I'll let you know the results. If I don't let you know the results, that means Nick beat me. So, we'll see how that goes. So hopefully I'll show you the results at the end of this. But hey, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed how we would be building these pre-release kits. No doubt that Nick and myself would be building them completely different. But hope you enjoyed the pack openings, and hope you enjoyed how we built our decks. Thanks so much for watching, and may the cards
be with you.